Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you'll need a resistance tube. You should check it by running your fingers along it carefully like this for any nicks or wearing. Place it out of the way and we'll get warmed up. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe in, reach up right. Pull down, reach up again, and lower your arm. Left side, reach up. Left, stretching the left side of the body, pull down, reach up again, and lower it down. Now both hands, inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach right up and lower it down. Again, inhale up. Exhale, inhale, reach up and lower it down. Squatting, sitting back. Hands are on the thighs to support your back. Keep your spine long and hinge at the hips. 4 more times, just a semi-squat. Now squat and reach up right. Now left. It's only a quarter squat, so it's not a full squat, just getting the body warmed up. 1 more each side. Alternating reaches up, reach. Tap the toe, stretch the side of your body, thumb points back, palm of your hand faces in. 4, 3, 2, now reach across. Swivel your feet and reach across. Pull your elbows back, chest high. Now lunge and reach to the side. Shift your weight. Keep your toes pointing straight ahead. Reach a little deeper. 4, 3, 2, reach down and up. Down, up. Bend one knee. Keep your right leg straight. Now push across, lift up. Sink down. Hold this one down. Sink. Stretching your inner thigh. Come to the center. Turn your toes out, heels in. Squat down. Drop your right shoulder down. Look over the left. Other side. Toes point straight ahead. Lift up. Reach across. Swivel your feet and rotate your hips. Keep your chest lifted and pull your opposite elbow back. 4, 3, 2, reach for your knees. Shift side to side. Hinge at the hips, sit back. Reach down and up. Down and up. Just bend your right knee, keep the left leg straight. Now push off. Sink down and push off. Balancing on your left leg. Hold it down, sink. Bring your feet so that the toes are pointing out. Squat down and press your knees back. Drop the right shoulder down, look over the left. Other side. Point your toes straight ahead, squat and lift up. Bring your feet a little closer together. Lunge your right leg back. Reach your hands up. Lean to the left. Open the front of the right hip up. Come up. Now roll through your foot. Press. Our circuit today is going to work on strength and balance. Step forward. Left leg back. Bend both knees. Reach right up. Lean to the right. Open the front of your left hip. Come up and then roll through the foot. So we're going to work on balance and strength. 2 of my favorites. Step forward. We'll do that one more time. Step back onto the ball of your foot. Bend both knees. Reach up. Lean to the left. Feel that balance challenge? Lift up. Roll through your foot. 2 more. Step forward. Left leg back. Last time. Bend both knees. Reach up. Lean to the right. Lift up. Roll through your foot. Press the heel to the floor. Keep your toes pointing straight ahead. step forward. Roll your shoulders back and open the chest. Cross the arms, open the chest. 2 more times, cross the arms, opening your chest, roll your shoulders back, and let's get started with our circuit training. Pick up your tubing, bending your knees. I'm starting my timer. We're going to do each exercise for 50 seconds. You'll have 15 seconds in between. We'll do 9 exercises, mostly on one side of the body, and then we'll do it on the other side of the body. So this is pretty non-stop. Make sure you pace yourself. Place the tubing underneath your right foot. Pull up to your hips, or for more challenge, up to your shoulders. Lunge your left leg back and step in. Rear lunge. When you step back onto the ball of your foot. Now step your left leg directly behind your right in a tandem balance. This is so much harder than it looks. A rear lunge by itself creates balance challenge. But when you step into a tandem stance, even more so. So strength and balance, 2 critical elements as we get older. 1 more. Bring your hands down and lengthen the tube on the right. It should be short on the left. Bring your feet back into the tandem stance. Shoulder press. Press up and slowly down. Now that asymmetry of working one side of the body creates a balance challenge by itself. But you're standing like you're on a balance beam. Elbow forward, thumb points back. Your arm is in front of your body. Keep tall through your torso. Almost there. Take a break if you need to. Keep going if you can. 2 more. 1 more. Press and slowly down. Ooh, roll your shoulder back and then even out the tension on the tubing. Again, on this one, you can pull up to the waistline or the hips or bring the tubing right up to your chest and shoulders. Side squat. Bend both knees and step in. Let's add a balance challenge. Lift up and balance on one leg. Super challenging. Single leg balances, as I wobble, are very challenging. So stare directly at one spot, preferably something that's not moving. So find a spot in the wall, on the wall, in front of you, and just watch that. Sit back, bend both knees. It's not a side lunge, it's a side squat. Sink down and come up. Step your right leg back and stagger your left leg forward. Chest press. Palm of the right hand faces forward. Roll the shoulder back, lift your chest. Push across the body and then back. So scoop under and up. Now, add a little weight shift. Shift your weight to the left leg as you press across from the right. Press across. So working your chest muscles, the front of your shoulders, the front of your right shoulder, and a little bit in the bicep, the front of your arm, the upper arm. Pull across. Feel how strong that movement is. One more. Bring the tube and anchor it underneath your left foot now. You can either hold the handles in both hands at both hips, or for more challenge, at the right hip. Other hand on the hip. Lunge to the side and step in. So side lunge is different than a side squat because now my right leg bends, but my left leg stays straight. Let's add a balance challenge. Lift. Sink and lift. Push off. Reach to the side. Sink and reach. Sit back. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. Sitting back each time. Hinge at the hip. Keep your chest open. One more. Take your left leg and stagger it forward, and stagger your right leg back, resting on the ball of the right foot with the right heel lifted. You can separate the handles, or for more challenge, both handles in the right hand. Row and slowly down. Bring your hand so that your little finger is right up beside your lowest rib. Good. Now pull and rotate. Pull back and rotate the shoulder back. Working the muscles in the upper back and the bicep. A little bit into the back of your shoulder. Some of the big muscles in your upper body. Your upper back muscles are one of the biggest upper body muscles. Do one more. Anchor the tube underneath your right foot again. Kickstand your left leg so you got your weight on your right leg. Bring the handles up to your chest. Now, hinge at the hip and lift up. Keep your spine really straight. If that feels like it's too much for you, bring the hands down to the hips. That's going to be less challenging. So either hands at the chest or hands at the hips. Hinge at the hips, sit back, and keep 90% of your weight on the right leg. Keep your right knee soft, so your right knee is not bending, but it's not straight. Look down when you hinge forward. Look straight ahead as you come up. One more time. Bring your hands down. Stagger your right leg forward and your left leg back, resting on the ball of the left foot. Press back and slowly forward. Back. Now we can add another element of balance here by coming into that tandem stance, like you're on a balance beam, or you can stagger the leg a little further to the left, either. In that tandem balance, we have that real challenge to our balance. Press the arms back, keeping them straight. I'll give you the side view. Straight back with the arms, working the back of your arms, your triceps. Keep your shoulders back. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. One more. Very good. Last exercise, then we take a 30-second break. Stand on your right leg, soften your right knee, bring the palms of your hands to face forward, tuck your elbows in, bicep curl, and down. Hold your wrists neutral. So keep going. You want to make sure that your wrist is not cocked like this. Roll your knuckles forward so that you've got a straight line from your knuckles to your elbows as you bring the hand towards the shoulder. That keeps the pressure off the wrists. Let's just do the last few reps balancing on the right leg. Single leg stance. Big challenge. One more. Very good. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your wrists. Get a really quick sip of water. You've got about 15 seconds, and we're going to start our second set. So you're halfway through the class. We'll anchor the tube underneath your left foot, pull up to the hips, or pull up to the chest and shoulders. Rear lunge. Step back and step in. Now, balance is one of our themes today, a major plot in the story. So step your right leg behind the left into that tandem stance, challenging our balance. Rear lunge, definitely a challenge. Rear lunge to a tandem, super challenging. Bend both knees, step back onto the ball of your foot, and line your front knee up with the middle toe. Sink right down. One more. Let's work the shoulders. Stagger the band so it's long on the left and short on the right. Step your right leg back. Press and slowly down. Now, here's the balance challenge. Bring the right leg directly behind the left. Press. Slowly down. Palm of the hand faces in. Thumb back. Keep your chest high. There it is. Even standing still in that tandem stance makes it a challenge for our balance. But the only way to get better balance is to work on it regularly. One more time. Good. Bring that hand down. Even up the tension on the tube and either bring it to the hips or to the shoulders. Side squat to a stalk. Squat and tap in. Then we come up into that stalk stance, balancing. Sit down and back. Keep your chest facing forward. Hold tension in your core so your abdominals are nice and tight. Toes point straight ahead. Sitting back. Sometimes when we train our lower body, our heart rate comes up. Do one more. Stagger your right leg forward, left leg back. Chest press. Roll your shoulder back. Palm of the hand faces forward. Across the body. Shift your weight. Palm of the hand faces upwards, and you scoop the arm up and across, feeling that contraction in your chest muscles. Bring that arm across, working your chest, your bicep, the front of your arm, and the front of your shoulder, your deltoid. See, you're learning some anatomy as well as getting stronger. Do one more. Great. Okay, take the tube and anchor it underneath your right foot now. You can separate the handles to either hip or bring the tubing to your left hip. Side lunge to a star balance. Just start off, tap in, push off. Sink down and push and lift the leg. Balance on your right leg. As you reach the hand out, reach. Sit back and reach out. That feels good, doesn't it? Sink down, push. Find that moment of balance. Do one more. Bring your right leg forward and stagger your left leg back so that you're on the ball of the left foot. Hand forward, chest up, right hand on the thigh. Pull back and come down slowly. Now you can separate the tubing, one in each hand for less challenge, or take this challenge on. Rotate the body. Pull the tube back. Elbow pulls back. Shoulder presses down. Little finger finishes at your lowest rib. Pull back. I love to work my back muscles. They're so important for your posture. And this works your back. One more. Take the tube and anchor it underneath your left foot now. Hinge. Kickstand your right foot. Soften your left knee and bring the hands up to your chest. Hinge at the hip and come up. Push the hips back. The only part of your body that's moving is your hips. Remember, you can also hold the tubing at your hips for less tension on the band to make it easier. This is going to work your back muscles as well as your glutes, your bottom, and your hamstrings, the back of your thigh. Hinge forward. Sit back, spine long, look down as you come down so the back of your neck stays long. Couple more. One more. Stagger your left leg forward and your right leg back. Tricep press back. Shoulders back. Let's go. Press and slowly release. Let's take on another balance element by coming into that tandem position. Have to concentrate and find that position. Press straight back with your elbows straight. Your arms are staying straight. Shoulders roll back. Chest lifts up. Squeeze between your shoulder blades for a bonus. Do one more. Come up. Kickstand your right leg, stand on the left, bicep curl. Roll your shoulders back, bring the palms of your hands to face forward. Let's go. Hands to shoulders and hands down. Now our balance variable here is to stand and balance on your left leg, picking the right foot off the floor. What What you might notice about your balance is one side is better. That is normal. We all have one side that has better coordination, better strength, hopefully not too much, but a little bit is normal, especially if you're right-handed or significantly left-handed. That way, that side will have better coordination and better balance. Last one. Very good. Bring the tubing down and put it out of the way. We're going to stretch. Separate your feet hip distance. Lengthen out through the top of your head. Step your left leg back. Flex the right foot. Scoop down, feeling that stretch in the hamstring. Step forward, other side. Step back, flex the foot, hinge at the hip, scoop down, stretching your hamstring and calf. Let's repeat that. Step back, scoop, come up, other side. Step back, flex the foot, scoop, and come up. One more time each side, such an important stretch. Step back, scoop, step forward. Last time, step back, scoop. Oh, doesn't that feel good? And step forward. Separate your feet wider than your shoulders. Lunge to the right, come up. Lunge to the left, stretching the inner thighs. Hinge forward slightly at the hips. Stretch your inner thighs. One more. And come up. Sit, bring your feet a little closer together. Circle your hips in one direction and circle them in the other. This is one of those feel-good mobility moves that doesn't look very impressive, but it's so good for your hips. Now some balance. Stand on your left leg. Now you can use a chair or a table or a wall if you need to, but find your balance on your left leg and pick the right foot up off the floor. Take a hold of your shin, your ankle, or if you have a little bit more flexibility, your foot. Bring your left hand out to the side and bring the knees close together and stand tall. Pull the foot up and in, stretching out the front of your thigh. Chest lifted, release. Other side, shift. Find your balance on the right leg. Pick up the shin, the ankle, or the foot. Oh, I got the wall right there, I'm cheating. Bring your knees close together. Use a wall or a chair or a table, something that's sturdy if you need it. Keep your knees close together and lift your chest. Roll your left shoulder back. And release. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. Let's do some stretches for your upper body. Take the right hand, reach up and down in between your shoulder blades. Lift your chest up. Take your left hand onto the right elbow. Press back and lift your chest. Now bring that hand across the chest. Drop your shoulder. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale and down, roll your shoulders back. Left hand reaches up and down your back. Take your hand, right hand onto the left elbow and press back and down, lift your chest, look forward. Release that stretch, bring your arm across the body, drop your shoulder and pull the arm in towards your chest. That's such a good stretch for the back of the shoulders. Inhale, open the chest, chest stretch. Exhale and down. Roll your shoulders back. Now rotate side to side. Rotate easy. Nice little swivel of the foot. Keeping your abdominals in. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. Tilt your head to the right. Tilt your head to the left. Lift up. One last time. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a great class. You can do this one 2, maybe 3 times a week on non-consecutive days. Working on your balance regularly really makes a difference, so do this often. Have a great rest of your day.